Hi all. If I look sleepy, it's because my Botox didn't work and this is how I used to be all the time, like this eye, or I couldn't open it at all. Till I started getting Botox, but for some reason it kind of worked backwards and made it even droopier. Well, I'm out of the hospital and doing okay. I still have my bandage on for my pacemaker. It's a big lump right here. I don't know how much of it's padding and how much of it's gonna be under the skin, a lump for the pacemaker. So I go Monday and they'll take the padding off and I'll be good because I can't really shower with it, or I'm not supposed to, so gotta take just washcloth baths, They have this weird thing, and they gave me some, they snuck me some, one of the nurse's aides snuck me some, and I haven't tried it yet. It's this thing, you put it on, it's like a hair covering thing, you put it on, but it's got some kind of shampoo and water in it, and you put it on your head, and it washes your hair, but it's a leave-in shampoo. So, I don't know, I never heard of something like that. So, just for the heck of it, I'm going to try it sometime, and I'll dig it out and show it to you, and show you what it ends up. They had in the hospital, they had this, it's soap it's like body wash and hair stuff all at the same time, and you'd think it'd make your hair all like nasty. Well, my hair is kind of nasty, but it wasn't from that. But it actually made my hair really soft, so it's kind of weird. So anyway, so I'd check in, and I'm behind on my life hacks. Here we are, February 25th, so I haven't done life hacks in a while, so I thought I'd do some just for fun. Want to avoid overthinking, focus on what to do next instead of worrying about what went wrong. Yeah, just live in the present and don't worry about the past or the present, the past or the future. You can't do anything about the past, and you really can't do anything about the future either, for the most part. So, I just pretty much live day to day. 13.5 hours. Thomas Edison's first prototype electric incandescent bulb lasted before burning out. Well, that's pretty good considering it was the very first one. Want your kids' toys to be less loud and obnoxious? Put a piece of clear packing tape over the speaker. This will drastically reduce the sound and your kid won't know the difference. Well, I'm such a bad mother. One of my kids had one of those lawnmowers that went clack, 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 clack. And they left it in the driveway, and I accidentally ran over it and it got broken. Oh well. Terrible person, aren't I? Chest congested? Yeah, it's allergy season, so yeah, I get bronchitis about this time every year. I'm hoping I don't this year. I had enough health stuff going on. I don't need bronchitis. Steam a sliced or chopped onion, then stand over the pan while it's cooking. The sulfuric acid will break up the mucus and help you breathe better. I'll have to give that a try. The world's best bad jokes and puns. Are you cold? Come sit in the corner. It's 90 degrees. Oh, that is pretty bad. Cooking something on aluminum foil, crunch it up a little beforehand. This keeps the juices evenly distributed and your food won't stick. Make a little aluminum foil ball and then straighten it back out, I guess. I use parchment mostly because stuff doesn't stick to it and it works just as good as aluminum foil, and it's cheaper. Get in the habit of placing your plunger/toilet brush under the seat after you use it. This way the excess dirty water will drip off of it into the toilet as it dries. Okay, that makes sense. Struggling to fall asleep? Try the 4-7-8 method. Breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds and exhale for 4 seconds. Okay. Maybe I'll see if I fall asleep here. Made me a little lightheaded. Didn't fall asleep. Sleepiness, so here's another sleepiness one. Sleepiness is often caused by having an irregular sleeping schedule. Oh, that's totally me. It isn't strongly related. It isn't strongly related to how long you've been awake. That's why we're often wide awake at night and sleepy during the day. Stick to a consistent sleeping schedule to avoid unwanted sleepiness. I am terrible about, like last night. Went to bed about midnight-ish, which is kind of early for me, and then I'm doggy sitting. Bella, see if we can see Bella, woke up about 3, and then this one had to go get out of the room and go see, because I keep him and Max in the room with me, but for some reason Haku doesn't mind Max in the bedroom with me at night because he's in a cage. He sleeps in a crate, but he doesn't want Bella in there because I guess he thinks she's going to attack me in my sleep or something, so he will not let her sleep in the bedroom. So she sleeps out in the living room. So about in the middle of the night, it was 3 o'clock in the morning the last 2 nights, she went out because I left the doggy door open for her, but she went out and was barking at something or another, so Haku knows the person that he is. He had to go see who she was barking at or what. So then I went, slept from 12 to 3, slept another couple hours till maybe 5-ish, and then woke up and couldn't go back to sleep. I finally fell back asleep around 6:30 and had to wake up at 7, so didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. And I don't do a regular schedule. I go in my bedroom around 9-ish, between 8 and 9, so I watch TV in my room on my iPad. I have a TV in there, but it's just easier to watch it on my iPad so that I don't bother my little roomie. And then I'll fall asleep anywhere between 11 and 3. And then I'll wake up, depending on if I have to go somewhere or not, anywhere between 7 and 10. So, very irregular. Speaking of my little roomie, it's just gone so I really, initially I asked her to move out by May, back in February, to see if I can get somebody else in that, because I was letting her live for free, which is fine. My intention was to help her out because she's a student with not a lot of family backup. So I let her live with me for a while, but it just got too expensive. I smell something burning. I'll be back. Actually, they weren't burnt. They came out good. I've had my friend pick me up some food, and this is gluten-free egg rolls with some soy sauce. So they're kind of hot, so I'll finish this while they cool. But they smelled like they were burning, but not really. Maybe a little tiny bit on the bottom of that one is all. Okay, Wednesday, March 5th we're at. According to psychologists, coloring is a good alternative to meditation. It helps relieve tension and anxiety, and is also said to improve your sleep, focus, and positive thoughts. I know a lot of people that do that adult coloring. It takes too much patience for me. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. I don't have patience for that either. I've got bad, and the handwriting to prove it, I've got bad fine motor control. I always have had, so I've never been good at anything fine detailed like that. Like calligraphy would be beyond me. Never happened. Cornstarch will untangle all kinds of knots. Rub some into shoelaces, chains, and string to easily loosen them up. Huh. That's nice to know, because I always get necklaces all tangled up. Some of these hacks are pretty good this time. One of the clearest signs that you're in a bad work environment is if you must wait until your boss is in a good mood to take time off. Yeah, the last job I had before I went out on disability, he was awful. Someday I'll tell you my last job boss stories. He was bad. Want to get through to a human when calling your internet provider? Say cancel service to the automated operator, and you'll get sent directly to their retention team. Pro tip, most internet service providers have the ability to give you $10 to $20 off your bill to keep you from leaving. Yeah, I'm about to almost next month, I think, late April, I need to start looking for a new electricity provider, because the one I've got, it's like, I think it's 14.9 cents per kilowatt hour, and if it gets over 1,000 kilowatt hours, it's $100 off, but the bills have just been ridiculous. Finally had to talk to my little Ruby, because she's running a business out of my home, making sourdough bread and selling it, and my bill last month was $475. I have never had a bill over $300. Never, even in the heat of Texas, I've never had one that high. So I finally had to tell her, look, this is crazy. I just, I can't keep doing this. But she told me that, because I originally told her I wanted her to move out by the end of May, just because I was going to try and get somebody in here that could pay some rent. And she found someplace else to live, and she's moving out the end of next week. So, but I got to thinking about it, and if I don't have another person here running up the bills, I probably won't need a person to rent to, because I really don't mind living by myself. My kids are the ones that always thought I needed somebody to live with to keep me company. But I've had 3 different people in here, and none of them kept me company. They all had their own lives and weren't really company, so what's the point other than maybe a little, I was a service to her. That was, a blessing. But other than that, I got a little bit of income, but I'm hoping I can make it just without something written out to somebody, just living by myself. So we'll see. So anyway, after next week, I'll be by myself, and I can watch TV however late I want in the living room. Can't read the text on the website? Press Control plus to zoom in on a PC and Command plus to zoom in on a Mac. Huh, I didn't know that either. That was the day I had my surgery, that little quote there. Want to send your future self some motivational words of wisdom? On futureme.org, you can write emails that will be sent on a future date. So you could, like, if you know you got some struggle coming up, you can send yourself a "you can do it" kind of email, or a scripture or something. That's kind of cool. Might keep that as a reminder. Want to get rid of rust? Rub it with aluminum foil soaked in vinegar. This works like a charm on pretty much any surface. Huh. I never heard of most of these. These are pretty good. Okay, 2 more. French fry hack. After cutting up the potato, soak the slices in a bowl of cold water. This will release some of the starch, keeping the inside of the fry fluffy and the outside crispy. I knew that. In fact, you soak them, rinse the water off, soak them a second time, till the water starts not being so cloudy, and then you cook them. You dry them off, and then you cook them. Don't put wet fries in hot oil. That would be a disaster. You don't have to have an occasion to buy birthday, Valentine, or anniversary cards. Buy a few and put them in a drawer. This could save you big one day. I have, let's see, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 boxes of homemade cards, so I have cards on hand all the time. Alrighty, that's it. If you like these life hacks, let me know, because you've got, what, it's only March, you've got 9 more months of them. 10 more months, 9 more months of them. So you better like them, because you're getting them every couple of weeks for the rest of the year. Alrighty, love y'all. I like to throw some story times in with the life hacks, so I hope you enjoy that. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.